Papaji told me people who came to see me were ready to hear the truth. So that's an assumption I make about everyone in this room, whether you understand these words or not. You are ready to hear it. It is not sugar-coated. There's no promise of outcome, except the outcome of the, well, let's say certain possibility that the mind will arise to co-opt whatever true experience appears. When you recognize that, then you can tell the deeper truth. What do I stand for? Where is my allegiance? What does my life reflect? It's very simple then, isn't it? I don't mean as a whip, the superego whip, bad, you know, you talked rudely to a sales clerk, or bad, you had a negative thought. Not that at all. Much deeper, much closer to the bone. What does my life stand for? And this is standing up. We sit down, we rest to get our strength so that we can stand up with the whole tsunami of human conditioning coming in our faces. Regardless of the experience of feeling or pain or bliss, it's all secondary. It's just to be able to stand up and say, I stand for truth. Whatever the outcome, if I am shot for that, if I'm burned for that, if I'm hated for that, if I'm adored for that, I stand for truth. If I'm abandoned by that, if I'm worshipped for that, I stand for truth. And this is the possibility for everyone in this room, or you would not be here. I know that for a fact. So this is the possibility of your lifetime, to really rest in truth and stand for truth, in truth, as truth, and to meet whatever challenge appears, global challenge, national challenge, personal challenge, and they all appear. My teacher called it the gods and demons of your past will arise to claim you. That's the power of the mind. Whatever your God realm is, it will arise to say, here, sweeter, better, nicer, more comfortable. Whatever your demon realm is, it will arise to say, ah. So it is not for the faint of heart, and it may be too late for you. Trungpa advised, never tell your friends to get involved in the spiritual path. It's rough. It's rough. It's sweet, but rough. Because you are really standing up in the face of all of human conditioning, all of human betrayal, all of human delusion, self-aggrandizement, drama, abandonment, all of it. You are standing as the Buddha, as Christ, as every icon we have had to stand. And what great examples they are to us. But if we use them as something separate, we miss what the possibility is as an ordinary human being in an ordinary life to stand up extraordinarily. So I'm happy to meet you in this possibility and to support you in this possibility and to feel your support, to be supported by you in this possibility, because we all need each other. You are standing alone, but totally supported. You hear these words, you are hearing them alone, but you are surrounded by people with the same intent, the same grace that has appeared. For some people, it will just flit right by. Maybe their cousin got them here. was a mistake. But still you've heard the words. And that's the crack. And deeper, you have felt what's under the words. And then in our conversations, individually, you will find yourself with the possibility to face whatever is present and to discover what holds it all, what bears it all, what recognizes it all. And then there are no more excuses. And if excuse-making begins, which it usually does, it's recognizable in an instant. So are you with me on this?
Yes.
Good. I guarantee you, you will be tested. You are being tested every day, in every relationship. But you will be conscious of the testing. You will be conscious of the suffering. You'll be conscious of the bliss. You'll be conscious of the stillness. And that's the possibility of awakening as a regular human being, given this evolved brain, where we can actually reflect back. Not as justification, but as examination, investigation, discovering the deeper capacity to tell the truth. What do I stand for? What is my life about? Really, not what I say I stand for. That doesn't count, that's worthless. That's a distraction. Really, where do I rest? Really, where do I rest? Where do I take nourishment? Really, where do I take nourishment? Then this human experiment, which may have some decades or some hundreds of years left, has the possibility of something unknowable, unpredictable. Otherwise, it just rolls along as it has. So you see, I'm quite serious about our meeting. I take it extremely seriously. I'm serious about your life. I love to laugh with you. I love to make jokes with you. I love to be superficial with you too. But underneath it all is a recognition of what's possible for us all, everywhere. Not limited to Christ anymore. Not limited to the Buddha. Not limited to Ramana. For you too, if you're willing. And it's no small matter. And we have each other. Not just in this room, all over the planet, in the past, in the future, in the present.